Hello and welcome back to Wireman's Whimsy. This is the last card in the February 2022 Paper Pumpkin kit called Safari Celebrations, and this is the last alternate card. So I wanted to go super simple and effective on this one. So what I've got is I've got a fresh Freesia card base from my stash, and I cut down the card in the kit to 5 1/4 by 4, so I've got my mat. And then I've got a piece of basic white in 3 by 3 1/2 that's going to be kind of the front of the card. I've stamped Happy Birthday using the stamp set, using the stamp from the set in Fresh Freesia, and cut it out with one of the stitched rectangle dies. I've got the stamp from the set, the scatter dot one, and I'm going to do all of those in behind. And I'm just looking at my pieces there, and I just need that one large frond. So again, I'm making these on the fly. I have the idea in my head, but I haven't actually constructed the card. So you get to see it appear with me kind of live on the video. So I am just going to come in and I want to put these scatter dots, or whether it's animal print pattern, whatever you want to call it. I'm just going to continue to just use this 3 by 3 1/2 piece of basic white to keep adding these Fresh Freesia patterns to. And if you find it is looking a bit too patterny, you can always turn your paper around and fill in some of the gaps with your stamp in the other direction. And then it kind of loses that repeat kind of piece. So basically I'm just making my own background paper here, or DSP, but it's just the one stamp. And I'm just continuing to fill it in wherever I think it needs a little bit of fill. So I'm going to leave it at that. And you could use other colors in here too if you wanted to clean your stamp. And use other colors, you absolutely could do that as well. So I'm going to adhere the 5 1/4 by 4 mat that I cut from a card from the kit to my Fresh Freesia card base, and just drop it down like that. And then I'm going to just flat mount this piece here, just right to the front of the card. This is a little bit up from the bottom, but centered otherwise. And then I'm going to add my Happy Birthday kind of offset at the bottom with the leaf in the middle. Now I'm just trying to decide whether I should overlap the bottom of the leaf or whether I should have the leaf stand alone and just have the Happy Birthday off to the side. Or do I need to pull in some of the additional pieces like this? I have one of these left. Do I want to pull that in like that and then have the Happy Birthday kind of overlap the bottom of the greeting and the bottom of the petals? I think I quite like that, actually. So this is what happens when you're creating on the fly. You have a picture in your head of how it's going to look, and then you get it built and you're like, is that really what I want? So I'm just going to pop that down like that. Put a little bit of adhesive. Again, you can use the adhesive dots that came with the kit, or you can just use your adhesive. I'm going to put dimensionals on this piece like this, and then put it all together. And again, super simple, but super effective as well. And I'm just going to have this overlap the bottom. I need to come in evenly here, overlap the bottom like that. And I've colored some of the stones that came with the kit with the Fresh Freesia blender, Stampin' Blends. So I'm just going to put a couple of them here on the greeting, and then scatter a few of them up into the card, just to kind of do that added attention, just added detail where you think you need it. And I think I might even just pop one Where do I want to put this one? Right there. Okay, so that is the last card in the kit, in the Paper Pumpkin Kit series for February of 2022. Thank you so much for watching, and let's create together again soon.